I thought he was going to go for an aerial punish, and he just up smashed to catch the landing, and that will kill you extremely early. And also, like Wii Fit Trainer's roll is really long, and I got caught trying to trap that a couple times and just missed and died for it. So ZD's going to have to be aware of that too. Like, you can't set up in the same spot that you normally do against, you know, to catch a roll from most characters. So.
Right now, not doing too much setup, instead hitting a ton of smash. He is just trying to go ahead and get this stock over really quickly, but now look at the defense. He just switched off immediately, and then as soon as deep breathing is about to end, time to go back in.
Yeah, and the other thing about Nick is he definitely knows when he's able to throw out another defensive button after landing. Like, it's easy to think like, oh man, I'm getting mashed on when that happens, but that's him knowing the character and knowing when where the gaps are in everybody else's stuff, basically. Okay, but yeah, ZD looking strong here. The thing is, you know this is kill percent.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, Fox is at 60%, one up smash away from death.
Always some awkward interactions with the soccer ball there. Yeah, and I mean, it's not as light as you'd expect given its power, but you can't get away with that on TD.
Trying for down tilt, not quite going to connect. I love backing off. ZD just allows players to toss out aggressive options they can punish, but very nearly getting sniped.
Yeah, good high side B. Aware of the soccer ball mix-up, and that's a good tech in. But yeah, Nick's got to get the stop. Okay. Yeah, deep breathing online. Great cross-up. Oh, can't take advantage of the whiff up smash there, though. That was a really good cross-up, though.
Trying for that back here, going really aggressive as ZD's going to get it. That neutral air? No, not quite.
Okay.
But there we go.
See what I mean? He was like a pixel farther past the roll. It was the same thing that I messed up on twice in my set against Nick. So,
it's true.
Yeah, against Wii Fit, you got to just back off a little bit if you want to catch that roll. But yeah, it's not mattering too much right now. There's a big lead for ZD.
And he is just going to extend it right here. He gets the jab as NickDistrict fails.
Oh, he held in. Okay.
Yeah.
And it works out. Yeah. Yeah, I think you take...
But at what cost?
No, I absolutely take 10 to deal the first 10 because there's so many moves in this game that are unsafe on hit at 0.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, I do really value that first damage.
Back there off stage, but good double jump by ZD, but the trade and NickDistrict, he is thinking that he's got the W or at least the comeback for that down air, but now he's in a really awkward spot.
Yeah, I appreciate it. You understand you got to make a play there. And the up smash, again, feeling like he has to make a play. ZD does not strike me as the kind of player who's going to lose to that.
It's true, but I mean, on the average bracket, you'd be right, but tonight, I have absolutely
that's a very good point. That is a very good point.
Good back there out of shield by NickDistrict. ZD in an head trap situation.
Great down tilt. We were just talking about that, and he was like, "Oh, I really go for that. It's not that good."
But it's with the deep breathing, I think. Anything that you can use with deep breathing to go ahead and get an early
kill.
The
angle is just a little bit too high for it to be a good gimping tool like some down tilts are at the ledge. But yeah, absolutely going to be a good kill option there.
ZD whiffs the up smash. He needs to finish this off quickly, and he does. He gets the up air with no deep breathing. Wii Fit can be a bit predictable when trying to land on a character as quick as Fox.
Yep, absolutely. NickDistrict was down of full stock at one point in that game, so did a good job to kind of keep it close. But yeah, ZD looking on point here.
If I had to describe NickDistrict's playstyle in one word, it would be explosive. This is a player that can rack up damage in waves. He isn't the type of player who will play as consistently as other players can from like minute 1 to the end of the game, but instead he's a player where the minute that he gets deep breathing and he starts to feel himself and he gets that one read, he'll deal 90% or he'll take your stock at 70.
Yeah, he has a really good understanding of his character's win conditions. Like, he's not going to let you get away with that kind of stuff.
ZD, on the other hand,
speaking of not letting you get away with stuff, right? ZD.
Yeah, exactly. This is a player that likes to rely on basically turning up the speed of the game at irrational moments. Like, he just goes really, really quick all of a sudden, and if you don't react to it, you're almost dead.
So at this point, finally one of these whiffed up smash gets punished. But I was going to say, at this point, if you're NickDistrict, there's nothing stopping you from throwing out these random up smashes yet.
I mean, if you get a kill at 66%, then you're good. But if you're not at kill percent for Fox, then yeah, just let it go.
Neutral get up in Fox's face at kill percent. You are so brave.
Gets the header.
Yeah,
but
good damage here, actually, in this sort of offstage interaction.
What an option by ZD. Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
The illusion?
It actually kind of helped Nick. Got him back to center stage.
Yeah, it was a weird
There's a down tilt again, yeah.
You said it wasn't a great option, but seems to be paying spades in this setup.
It is absolutely a perfect option for this matchup because Fox is vulnerable for quite a bit when he's around the ledge, right? It's a little bit more than 2-frame just because of the nature of the way he sticks his head up. Although ZD is amazing at getting like this sweet spot ledge grab, so we'll see if he can kind of clean up his approaches to ledge here.
And these low percent strings by ZD2 are looking phenomenal. 40% on Nick, but he breaks out of it, gets a little bit of damage on his side, and then is ZD going to go in or is he not? He just faked it out and then immediately rushed Nick down.
Oh, yeah, WeFit will take that trade all day.
You can't
Not
do
this
that.
one,
That's
though.
so aggressive.
Yeah, that's a grab. Good.
Get him off stage? No, just trying for deep breathing. Okay, he went for the up smash there. I think that he just knocked him out of startup.
Oh, the Captain Falcon nipple hit of down air there, yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, the stock taken right back by the forward smash. And those weird down air hitboxes, like a lot of the Stomp characters have it. Dr. Mario has it, Falcon obviously. Definitely something you gotta be aware of.
What trade was that?
Oh, the forward smash?
What?
Really? He was 2/3 of the way into the stage and he was at 98% after the hit.
Both players were at low percent. They traded about 4 times. I couldn't tell who was getting the advantage out of that. And the Nick District lands says, okay, time to flick the C-stick.
Yeah,
dead.
right? He had deep breathing active there.
He
Please
did.
tell me
he did
had
have deep breathing.
Okay,
yeah,
thank
100%. Like, he was getting those... I don't know if you noticed it. Did you see the percentage on ZD on those trades? Nick hit him 3 times, and ZD went from, like, 0 to 60.
It was just like, when did he get 98% on him? Like, that's absurd.
The damage... Like, you don't even notice that it's small hits deal ridiculous damage. It's disproportionate when deep breathing is active.
I agree with the switch here. I think Fox was a little too vulnerable to the down tilt stuff at the ledge, and I think... also, these hitboxes on Wolf have a much better chance of kind of breaking through the stuff that Nick District will want to throw out.
Agreed. And plus, you just don't have to deal with
the back air, yeah.
Yeah, just waiting out that air dodge by Nick.
That spot, it seems like it is the spot where Nick is most vulnerable in this matchup, where he's like right above the ledge and has to like kind of slowly float down there. The air dodge getting caught. We saw him try to do the deep breathing in his face in the last set.
It feels like more generally, his defensive gameplay does need a little bit of an adjustment at edge. Because there are some times where you have to take the ungreedy option, say, I'll take edge.
And ZD is doing a great job of not being afraid in the face of Wii Fit, though.
He's just swinging.
Yeah.
This
and
is
like,
night and day,
you see these trades. This is why, like, you don't see everybody just doing this to Nick. Like, Wii Fit is so dangerous in that spot if he just decides to swing.
Instead, ZD with a commanding lead right now. Has to go ahead and get the stock, but with edge trapping situations, yep.
Yeah, and the forward tilt really can take away that, but also takes away the drop-down attack options that Wii Fit is so good with. Okay, grab.
Up throw is an interesting option. It forces another edge trap, so perhaps ZD saying, I think I can just destroy you at edge.
Yep, I also think...
proving it right now. Look at the damage.
Yeah, it's also good because, again, the up tilt will definitely catch
he waited the air dodge.
to land. Yeah, yep.
And then he gets the down air. You
man.
pointed it out, Jackie, that whenever Nick is at that pointed edge, he seems a little bit shaky, and ZD is going to illustrate that in that game. My lord.
Yeah, this might be a little bit too simplistic, but I feel like he's like trying to get onto stage, and when he realizes that ZD is not the kind of player who's going to pick an aggressive option to try and just hit him out of the air, he's like, oh, now what?
He does feel like he's freezing.
I've been in that spot so many times.
He does feel like he's freezing a little bit.
Well, it's just that that's such a vulnerable spot. Like, Wii Fit can get really, really strong reversals in that spot if you pick the wrong option. ZD's just too good for it right now. Like, he called out the air dodge. He called out the not air dodge. Well, now what?
It's the reactions by ZD. He can just sit there and wait, and the second you hit a button, he's ready.
Yep.
He's just a tensed spring, ready to go ahead and blast you the second that you give him any kind of vulnerability. And right there, Nick District showed a couple weaknesses.
Again, jumping over the ledge. I'm just going to be so scared every time I see it now. Okay, the crouch after the neutral getup. That's really interesting there.
I've seen him do that a couple times.
Yeah.
He really does like to use the hurt box manipulation.
Yeah, it's definitely a good option in this matchup, too, where you know you're going to be dealing with a lot of falling aerials like that. Okay, did get the deep breathing off, but at what cost?
Exactly. This is a problem, too, because deep breathing does fall off.
Thank you for drifting back. I know you're still in the situation, but... And this is why Wolf is so good at kind of forcing those panic options over the ledge, though.
Doesn't get the down smash to
Back
finish
air,
that,
yeah,
but the
nice.
back air out of shield will be a nice consolation prize. Nick opting not to really go ahead and go for strong edge.
He had the right idea with the forward tilt. Just a little bit slow.
He actually almost hit with that header too.
The turnaround, very nice.
Now ZD has to answer back and does so with a
shine.
reflector. So who's going to actually seize control here in the second stock? It looks like Nick is getting a little bit of damage. Tries for the down air. Aggressive on his side, but now ZD answers back. And look at those spot dodges. I feel like he's going to get blown up for that if he keeps up that edge pressure. Gets the down air.
Okay, he's fine.
He does have to
No,
jump,
he's not
but
fine,
2
yeah.
frames.
And again, I don't even think he got to the ledge. I don't even think he had a chance to start the 2-frame animation.
Yeah, I
That's
wouldn't be
just,
surprised.
Wolf down smash is just really good coverage on that kind of recovery.
And this is when
Oh, he could have gotten the grab there, but that's so tough with that cross-up.
this is when Nick needs to go ahead and get deep breathing and needs to get an early stock. Like it is
Yeah, needed
rapidly
that.
falling out of his control. But right now, 81%. It isn't too bad. We've seen Nick make these comebacks tonight.
Okay, watch that ledge. Oh! Okay, yeah, that works
You
too.
called up standard get up in front of Foxface.
Yeah.
NickDistrict does it
yeah.
again right there, and he loses 3-1 to ZD. But still, third place, his highest placing so far. Congrats to the man. That's been a heck of a run.
Yeah, very impressive performance. Absolutely.
All right, y'all. So I want to go ahead and give a quick shout out at the end of this grand